Last boss. You know what? Honestly, it's I welcome it. It's like a final salute to the stream. You know what I mean? One for good time's sake. Out of respect for the game. A final fuck you. I think he fell on the internet cables. That is powerful. That is very powerful. But I think, you know, like, this game has been defined by the crashes, so we welcome it back once as an old friend. Now, am I gonna have to do the entire fucking boss fight again? Almost certainly. But maybe I'll use the Requiem this time. I didn't really use the big gun. Let's use the big gun.
Spencer's vision lifts through me. I will see that it is brought to fruition.
How many more will have to die for that vision?
Oh god, I didn't parry. I didn't parry. Hold on. He doesn't give a fuck. Okay, here we go. Oh, run! Oh god. Oh, that's not good. I should probably use this one for the long range.
Seems you're reaching your limit.
Oh god. Fuck, I wasn't fast enough. Run, Leon! That's not running! Leon, you gotta run!
I will
Absolute.
not let those ideals win. Give it up.
You tell him, Leon. Boom. Okay, everyone hold on. It's over. He's like, he didn't listen to my cool one-liner. He's gone completely crazy. Oh yeah, I do have the ammo counter behind this thing. Oh. Looks like Victor just crashed. Oh fuck, I already used up all my Requiem ammo.
Nemesis. You're so damn relentless.
Oh, he was like a nemesis that had, because they were talking about like things that contain their memory. So I guess this is like a nemesis that was able to control their brain or whatever. Can I parry that? I feel like the answer should be no. But maybe? Oh my word. Hold. Fuck. It's fine, I think we're chill. Apparently I can parry that. Oh fuck. Hold. Fuck. God, that one's annoying to get. Heal up, Leon, heal up. Oh, I'm out of, fuck. Okay. Parry. Also, I should probably sharpen this up. Parry. Okay. Why did it shoot my fucking... Why did my screen go like that? Oh god, I think I was meant to parry that. I'm tapping. I'm tapping. QTE's to the rescue. Oh, hell yeah. Get in there, Leon. Go frenzy on him. Go crazy. Don't use any of your guns. Just hit it with an axe. See, this is Leon at full strength. Throughout the entire game, he's at like 10% strength because of the virus. But now he's been unleashed. This shit is nothing to him, man. This is just like his average Thursday. Oh, bro, the fucking Requiem is so cool. Alright, give us a final one-liner.
This time, you ain't getting back up.
Yeah. Oh, he does a little flip with the gun as well. He's feeling himself. He's feeling himself. Not the best one-liner, true. But he also has just come back from the brink of death, so... Come some slack.
Sherry, come in. Sherry.
Sherry might be dead with the T-virus. She didn't get fucking... juiced up.
Grace. Grace, hang on. Grace.
Grace. Oh, she's good. Leon. We gotta
We
move.
need to get you out of here. Come on. Let's get you out.
It's kind of funny because when you think about it, weren't we and Victor basically on the same side? Like, he wanted to bring a weapon that would neutralize all fucking biohazards so that the entire thing would be thrown into anarchy. Surely we want to eliminate all biohazards as well. Isn't that like... I feel like we're on the same side.
There's no way out, is there?
She had a graceful landing. Oh. Oh.
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side.
Guess we're gonna chill here.
I'm gonna sit right here with you.
It's gonna get real dark in here. You guys have
I guess this is it then.
torches, you know? Oh! Flashbang. Who's this? My god, it's some kind of... Show me that fucking motherfucker. Who is it? Tell me it's my boy.
Leon S. Kennedy?
That doesn't sound like him.
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me something?
Alpha! Alpha dog!
Yeah, there's-
He's here!
I got it. Yes, sir.
Oh, it's Alpha. My boy.
I have a message from Captain Redfield.
You must continue the bloodline, Leon. Impregnate my sister. It's Redfield! I know that phrase! I know the Alpha! It's Big Dog. Big Dog Chris. We're loading. Oh, there we go. Do you think he's fertile now that he's cured? First of all, wild thing to ask. Second thing, obviously, like, he would know. You think Leon was ever infertile? Look at this man.
Having ages.
Thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
Are you okay?
You got a
Nicole?
dress with your name on it.
Oh, okay.
We'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
Would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
Where is Chris, anyway?
No idea.
We have to keep him for the DLC.
I'm sure I'll run into him at some point. Yeah, I'll call you back. It's over then.
Yeah.
Oh, you think Victor would limit control? I mean, that makes
It was
sense.
our last hope.
Oh, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Grace. I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
You know these monsters,
What are you
Grace. Like, you could fucking shoot these things with a bazooka,
We can save her.
and they'd be chill. Where the fuck is Claire been? Oh, you know. She's doing her own thing. To be fair, these, like, Leon was on his own
Government has confirmed the existence of
thing.
an actively trading bioweapons lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown and the recent series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City 28 years ago.
What do you mean you didn't hit any vital points? Look, I can fully believe that. Because, have you seen these monsters? Have you, like, our fight against Victor, we shot him with the Requiem 500 times in the head, and then he just came back.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft
Like,
discovered that with Kraken,
you gotta fucking
suspected
vaporize these things to really kill them.
Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up.
Also, don't
Responsible is
don't
secretly
disregard the
controlling
fact that
our
there's a
government.
50% chance Leon is just lying. Straight up lying to Chris, to Grace. Oh no, she's fine. She's fine. Maybe we'll save her. Yeah. One day. Oh wait, hold on. Are they gonna literally pull her out of the building now? Resident Evil Requiem. Capcom presents. Yeah, I don't mind that. I mean, it's a giant fucking monster. You remember in the first part of the game where he shot the first monster directly in the head like 3 times with a Requiem, and it just like regenerated the entire thing? Like, I think it's fine. I can skip credits and miss this incredible song. It is kind of, yeah, sucker for happy endings. I mean, it doesn't really affect the game in any way, right? Like, that one little girl survives. It doesn't... She wasn't important to the plot. It's fine. I guess I should skip it for copyright reasons. Wait, who was Hunk? Which one was Hunk? So this guy, Zeno, he wasn't Wesker. He was just a guy who likes to roleplay as Wesker. I mean, to be fair, Gas Mask guy. I'm the Hunk. Timo, oh, the melee fight guy? I'm pretty sure that guy's fucking dead. But, like, again, if I was in charge of a giant bioweapons faculty, I would probably roleplay as Wesker as well. I mean, Wesker was cool as fuck. Let's not. He was cringe, and he was cheesy, but he was also cool as hell. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend he wasn't fucking awesome. Okay, we're gonna skip this now.
And Sherry's okay? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Emily, yeah, she's doing great. I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Did anyone see that phone number? Quickly, if you phone that, that's Leon's real number in real life. Grace, I'm sending you to Eastern Romania. We're gonna send you up to clean up another thing.
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
First of all, you have a lot of nerve, brother. Fucking asking anything of this woman after she just like saved the fucking world. Single mother arc, how could you, Leon? Look, Leon, he loves them and leaves them. Alright, who's coming down here now?
Remaining BSAA forces have been neutralized.
Oh, fucking hell. This is
Retrieving the
Purple
objectives
Umbrella.
Before they send in the wolves.
Okay, what were they picking up? They're picking up Elpis or Xeno? Can't be Elpis, because Leon and everyone took that, right? I guess it was like information or something? I don't know. Victor's brain? No Chris? Outrageous. I was so excited for Chris. Yeah, like Xeno's head or some shit. Bring him back to life. They retrieved Leon's dropped Funko Pop. They retrieved the final raccoon bobblehead. Without this, Leon can't get the final full achievement and get the special Requiem 2 gun. But yeah, Resident Evil Requiem. Great game. I really enjoyed it. I have never played a Resident Evil game before. I've watched them. Quite a few of them. Like, I've seen, like, 1, I barely remember it. 2, I barely remember. I didn't see 3. I've watched 4 quite recently. I watched Joe play that, so that was, well, pretty recent's a wrong term, but within the last few years. I didn't I watched a bit of 5, like, 10 years ago. Never really watched any of 6. Then watched 7. Watched 8. I never played 8. No. You may be thinking of Joseph Anderson. Joseph Anderson played 8. You only consume them through Josmosis. And now me. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to be part of that Resident Evil information chain to you. Jomzosis. But yeah. So I haven't played them before. Like, I kind of know them. I've consumed them. I get the general gameplay. But I really, really enjoyed this one. I thought it was really fun. I liked both parts. I liked the really, like, Resident Evil classic part with Grace. And I really liked the action-y parts with Leon. And I even liked the way they broke Grace's in half. Because it was like half of it's like classic Resident Evil. And then half of it's like extra spooky. Like, you can't even shoot things. Resident Evil part, which I liked as well. I really liked all of it. I thought the game looked great when it didn't crash. A couple of sound issues. I'll go to bonuses in a second, don't worry. Sometimes I would hear a monster and it would be in like the wrong place to where the audio tells me it should be. Like, it would be on my right and I could hear it in like my left, which was odd, but it wasn't a big deal. Storyline was fine. Like, I don't think anyone's really playing these for like super strong narratives. It's just kind of like fun, right? fun, silly bioterrorism stuff. So yeah, really enjoyed it. Really like the game, and I will, as long as Resident Evil 10 is, you know, anything like Resident Evil Requiem, I'll definitely play that as well because I had a great time. Combat was fun. Exploring like the house, the settings were interesting. The house was really cool. The labs were cool. The city was pretty cool. It got a little repetitive, like running back and forth across the things, but it wasn't, you know, the game wasn't long enough for it to become really repetitive. I know the game is short, and that's a complaint for people. Well, it took me like 11 hours. I'm sure you could beat this game in like 9-10 hours. But I think, the game is really high quality. I think throughout the entire game, there wasn't a point where I was bored, where I was like, let's just get this over with. Like, every part I was excited for more. Like, I would love to play more of this game. I'd love to play like a DLC. So I can understand if you are very money conscious, or, you know, times are tight, not splurging out a full price AAA budget for this game, or like price tag for this game. But I think it was worth it. I liked it. I really like experiences, and this was a very fun, unique experience. I have a million games I can play for hundreds of hours if I just want value for money, like Slay the Spire 2. Slay the Spire 2 I'm going to pour like 300 hours into, so, you know, I'll always have something to play if I'm bored. But having like a set experience I find a lot of value in, and I think this delivered. Plus, if just, you know, the game's not going anywhere. Give it a couple of years, it'll be on sale for half price. And you can just buy it whenever it reaches your price point and have a good time with it. So a strong recommend from me. I would say 9 out of 10. Requiem 9 out of 10. 8 had better environmental variety. True, but it did. You are not wrong. But 8 was also worse in places. Like, they gave you more places to go to, but some parts were worse. Whereas I felt like every single part of this game was strong. Like, there was never a part... I know people were like, oh, the part where you're a child goes on a little too long. I'd heard before I played it, like, the child part goes on for too long. I didn't think it went on for that long at all. Like, I can understand for a speed run, it could go on quite long. Because, like, you know, the rest of the game is quite short, and then suddenly you're stuck in this, like, 15, 20 minute, whatever. But I thought it flowed well. Yeah. I don't think it has Denuvo DRM. I didn't download anything. Maybe I already had it installed from another thing. I don't know. Do you think they'll make Resident Evil 10 Excelsior or some shit like that? That it'll absolutely use the X. If I had to guess, it'll be called Resident Evil Extinction. And then the X will be for Extinction. Denuvo requires a separate... I'm sure there's something with Denuvo, because doesn't it require kernel level access or something? Like, you have to give it permission, right? Or am I thinking of something else? They can't do Extinction because of the film? Come on, let's be real. Does anyone still give a shit about the film? Is that the one where Wesker's president? Come on now. We can push it under the rug. Resident Evil Extortion, Resident Evil Experiment. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Anyway, we're going in the bonuses. Grace's report: the truth behind Raccoon City. 1 of 60. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Extreme. Exile's good. It's just Leon on vacation. It's actually like a Animal Crossing sim when you play as Leon, and like you have to build like a house for Chris when he comes visiting. You have to build a house for like Jill. Every now and then, like, zombies invade the island, and like you and your villagers have to fight them off. So like you have to get good villagers and like train them up and give them equipment to fight off the zombies. 100% she asked AI to write this report. Not enough M-dashes. The outbreak in Raccoon City wasn't just a mistake. M-dash. It was a disaster. Yeah. Was there anything else we wanted to talk about Resident Evil 9 before I read through all 60 pages of this? I think I've gone through all of it. I know people talk about both parts, the Leon and the Grace part. I liked having both. Some people were like, oh, I wish it was all X, or I wish it was all Grace, I wish it was all Leon. I liked having the mix, and I think by the end, the split between the two was good. I think early on it was a little too Grace focused. Like you do these like hour-long segment, like multiple hour-long segments with Grace, and they get like a 15-minute window with Leon. But they were trying to set up Grace's character. She's the new person. You want to spend more time with her. Like if you just spent the same amount of time with her and Leon at the beginning, you just wouldn't get attached to her, right? Because you spend all the time like spending time with Leon. So I can see why they did it like that. But as the game goes on, you spend more and more time with Leon, so that was fun. Yeah, I really like the game. And you start off like slow and scared, which is good for power curve, exactly. All in all, great game. I can see yeah, like 9 out of 10. Really fun experience. As someone who's not played a Resident Evil game before, really enjoyed it. I'm sure if you play Resident Evil games, you'd even like it even more. Just slightly too short for a lot of people for the price point, but it, you know, it's all banger. It's all gold, so it's hard to be like, you know, because what if they made it longer and it wasn't as good? Then you're like, well, it's diluted the experience. Oh my god, sorry. Pepsi Addict, you redeemed a game for me to play? Jak 3. Oh my god. Jak 3. I need to up the redeem again. I might have to boost up to 200. I was planning on saving this for the Road to Emperor stream so that you could tell Joe about how great a game Jak 2 is, but I'm not risking the redeem getting increased to 200k. Okay. Hey, Danny, you redeemed the game as well? Wait, where did you redeem the game? I haven't got the Twitch page open because I was worried about the game crashing. Hold on, let me pull it open. Sorry, when I scroll wheel on chat, it scrolls wheels in the game. Hold on. Hey, Denna has put Wooden Ocean on the wheel. Oh my! Everyone's what? Did Santa Claus give out channel points when I was away? Why is everyone suddenly pumping out their games? Okay, Silver Sister. Well, you at 40? No. Silver Sister. I'm talking about the redemption for picking a game to play, not the wheel. The wheel will keep at 50,000. Every time the game crashes, we all get 20k points. Fuck. Every time the stream crashes, it resets the combo, so you get another 350 points for the what you call it? The stream watch combo, whatever the hell they call it. All right, fine. I'll keep it at 150,000 until Silver redeems the 100 line. Sure. Because she has been talking about that for a while. Anyway, let me flip in. Let me actually get through this report. Okay, here we go. In 1990. Anyway, very good game. Before, just to sum up. Great game. Very much enjoyed it. If you got the money for it, I say fucking, and you don't care too much, you like experiences and you have like money to burn, or not money to burn, you like paying for experiences like this and you don't mind the fact it's like 11 hours long, I'd say go ahead. Otherwise, if you want to wait for a sale, great. But I thought it was a great game. You still like the idea of discounted wheel price for games already on the wheel? Yeah, we could do that. We could do that as well. In 1998, Raccoon City was devastated by a massive outbreak caused by a viral leak from the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella. The United States government responded by launching a missile strike to wipe out the infected and erected a blockade to seal off the city. In 2004, following a court trial, the Umbrella Corporation declared bankruptcy. A complete account of the events was never released. However, in October 2026, it was... Wait a minute. This is in the future. We haven't got here yet. My God. Sorry, I don't know why that threw me. I always assumed it was just up to date in 2026. It wasn't in the future. But anyway, it was discovered that the city has been used as a hub for the production and trafficking of bioweapons. This report reveals the established narrative of the Raccoon City incident was falsified and elucidates newly discovered truths surrounding the incident. 1968. To properly understand the truth, we must first go back to the beginning of it all. In 1968, Oswell E. Spencer, James Marcus, and Edward Ashford founded the Umbrella Corporation. Having witnessed the horrors of the Second World War and the dread of the Cold War, Spencer felt a sense of despair at watching the world repeat the same mistakes. He felt it was his duty to bring about change to humanity. As stated in the court records following the Raccoon City incident, his ultimate goal was to bring about the viral evolution of the human race. I'm sorry, is this like previously law accurate, or is this a retcon? Has it always been true that technically Umbrella at the beginning was about trying to raise humanity from the depths of despair of the Cold War and evolve them into a beautiful, more glorious race? Because I always assumed they were just like, you know, an evil bioweapons company. Yeah. This game is most likely the Umbrella storyline as them, the villains, and I'm probably going to go forward with the connections. Yeah, because the connections were the villains in 7 and 8, right? Like, they were connected to, what's her face? Mother Mary? What was she called? I don't know. Anyway. Thus, he relentlessly pursued virus research through illegal and inhumane means. This fact remains unchanged. And I know, yeah, you said it's from Pat Stares At, who I know is a massive Resident Evil fan, so I trust he knows his stuff. Miranda, that's it. 1970s. From the very beginning of Umbrella, the company faced rapid change and intense internal strife, most notably the sharp ideological divide between Spencer and Marcus. According to our court records, this conflict was cited as the primary factor which leading to the unusual developments which followed. In 1978, James Marcus developed the T-virus, which would go on to become the cause of the subsequent outbreak. Connections to the endless mystery box lead-in villains? Yeah, the classic. It's like when you want to, you're like, oh, I know you beat those villains, but those villains were being controlled by the next set of villains. Who secretly pull in the... Yeah, they are like the Resident Evil Patriots. Yeah. All sons of the connections now. This is a crucial... 1980s. This is a crucial period for understanding the basis of what caused the incident and the truth behind the entire case. Spencer's influence and ARC establishment. Spencer used internal politics to have Marcus demoted, absorbing T-virus research into a facility under his own control. From then on, Umbrella began actively research and develop bioweapons under Spencer's leadership. This is the same... This is the same Spencer who's like, we're here to uplift the human race. He's now creating bioweapons. Okay. The underground facility known as ARC, which was discovered... I mean, maybe he doesn't think of them as bioweapons, but the government just classifies them as bioweapons, because then that's how they're used in the future. Sure, maybe that's how it is. The underground facility known as ARC, which was discovered during recent events, originally served as the administrative center of Umbrella's research. Several documents outlining Spencer's plan for ARC have also been discovered. Excerpt from Confiscated Records Long-Term Strategic Review, ARC-centered integration research roadmap. Step 1, concentrated investment into Wesker's plan and T-Virus. Step 2, establishment of ARC as a central command center. Step 3, development of Elpis. Step 4, memory transfer and forced evolution. Okay, so the plan was evolve everyone into mindless zombies and then give them the memory transfer drug, so then all of humanity can be like superpowered mutants, but they'd also have their own memories. See you later, Marek. I'm glad to hear you had fun. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. It was definitely a very fun game to stream. I don't think being giant mutants was what was holding humanity back, you know, and locking them in an endless cycle of conflict. In fact, I would say evolving everyone into giant muscle, like bound tentacle mutants would probably make more conflict happen. This is the first recorded instance of the significant keyword Elpis. M-. This is AI. The connection's involvement. The following documents regarding Marcus's involvement were also discovered. Excerpt from confiscated records, receipt of donation 1986, recipient James Marcus, sender F Foundation, amount 30 million buckaroos. The document shows a suspicious flow of funds being channeled to Marcus. Past FBI investigations revealed that the source of the funds, the F Foundation, was just one of the puppet organizations of the Connections. The F Foundation no longer exists. The Connections is a criminal organization that various government agencies have been sounding the alarm against for years. This illicit group is the heart of all of this. Evidence suggests that the Connections sought involvement with Umbrella's central operations. What do they do to this guy's head? My god. It's the H virus. I realise it's just the fold in the paper, but... Additional documents belonging to the protege of Marcus, Brandon Bailey, have been discovered. Preparations are complete. I think it's time they made contact with me directly, don't you? I await a response. This indicates that Bailey took over correspondence with the Connections, succeeding Marcus. Bailey was rumoured to be the founder of the Connections, but he may have only been a small cog in a larger machine. We now believe the Connections has a deep roots in the criminal underworld since before the 1980s. Much about the Connections remains unknown, and will be revealed in Resident Evil 10. Spencer's Purge. In order for Spencer to obtain complete control over Umbrella, he used force to deal with any internal opposition and influential adversaries. A list of these individuals, seemingly prepared by an associate of Spencer's, was recently discovered. Re-evaluation list. Following the CEO's revaluation protocol, measures will be taken against these individuals: Cheryl Moore, Michael Kramer, Kramer, James Marcus, omitted. 1990s. During this period, Umbrella continued to grow and expand through ties with the government. The organisation became so large that Spencer could no longer fully control it. Numerous accidents plagued Umbrella facilities around the world as a result of poor management. Furthermore, information was being leaked to rivaling organisations and the Connections due to moles who had infiltrated the company. Yet, despite these circumstances, Spencer was able to thoroughly protect and complete his research at ARC, the research Elpis. While most records regarding Elpis were lost with the destruction of ARC, a precious few remain. Excerpt from Spencer's message: Tricell, HCF, the family, and Umbrella. Elpis shall bring it all to an end. Data corrupted. The only information leaked about Elpis was that it had the potential to upset the military balance of the entire world. However, a strictly managed password known only to Spencer was needed to access it. What is Elpis? Elpis is a powerful antiviral drug. However, this was unknown to those who sought it. The Connections and other black market groups mistakenly thought it to be a powerful bioweapon with the potential to control humans' minds. The confusion was likely stemmed from the fierce competition surrounding bioweapon development. It was common knowledge that Spencer, the developer of Elpis, aimed for the evolution and control of humanity through the viral technology. Completion of Elpis. Based on the data taken from the confiscated records and changes in Spencer's behaviour, we believe Elpis was completed around the mid-1990s. After this period, the records show a marked decrease in the number of public statements from Spencer. A similar decrease in activity was also observed from the Raccoon City orphanage. Disturbingly, it is suspected that the children at the orphanage had long been used for Umbrella experimentation. So the kids had literally nothing to do with Elpis. Like they were just being experimented on, and they just became evil all of their own. Like they literally had. It was purely coincidence. It had literally nothing to do with anything. She just remembers that night in a. Oh no! They were making clones of her, thinking she had some sort of magic blood or genetic knowledge. Yeah, the memory okay, yeah, the memory transfer. They were trying to transfer her memories or Spencer's memories through them. Okay. But it was all just to get her memories because she knows the password. Okay. While Spencer frequently visited the orphanage, records indicate he stopped in the 1990s. Furthermore, the orphanage was under the research jurisdiction of William Birkin in the late 90s. Birkin turned against Spencer, ultimately leading to the leak of the T-virus. 1998, the Raccoon City incident. The T-virus leaked from the Umbrella Research Facility in Raccoon City, causing an unprecedented outbreak. In response, the government decided to launch a missile strike at the city under the pretense of containing the spread. However, this is where we have been misled. The missile strike was not launched to prevent the spread of the infection. A plan was formed to disrupt the relationship between the government and Umbrella and shift the blame for all illegal activities onto Spencer. Found records indicate the connections lobbied for the missile strike. First assembly minutes. ARC has been secured. Commence the missile strike. The blame will fall solely on Spencer. With this, Umbrella will be dismantled and we will seize the assets. The goal was the acquisition of Umbrella's assets, particularly the thing they believed would disrupt the world's military balance, Elpis. Due to Bailey's involvement, the connections were unaware of Umbrella's inner workings prior to the Raccoon City incident. This set them up to swiftly, or they were aware, secure ARC before instructing the government to carry out the missile strike. After the Raccoon City incident, the Umbrella trials. As is well known, the trials were held after the events of the Raccoon City incident. Testimony from Raccoon City survivors, along with the evidence submitted by the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium, demonstrated the scope of Umbrella's nefarious activities. Evidence against Spencer was presented at the trials by his subordinate, Albert Wesker. It is now evident that Wesker was linked to Tricell, which in turn has strong ties to the connections. Yeah, so everything is connected to fucking the connections. Oh, the memory transfer was that so Spencer could transfer his memories into a young child and continue living as an immortal. Oh. Okay. Is Spencer dead? Did they ever talk about Spencer being dead? Like, his wheelchair's in that office, but like, did he die in one of the previous games? I'm trying to work out the timeline. Because she would have been a child when... Oh, Wesker kills Spencer. Okay. Okay, so she... I'm trying to work out the timeline. So Grace is like a child and leaves Raccoon City just before the missiles drop? Is that how it works? Or was she inside ARC when the missiles went off? Wait, initially... Oh, and then the grain... Okay, so initially they started the project to try and keep... So Spencer could keep living as an immortal, but then they used the Grace clones for the Elpis password. Okay. In 2004, following the outcome of the trials, Umbrella was forced into bankruptcy. Just as the connections and the government intended, Oswell E. Spencer was held accountable as CEO and he disappeared from the public eye. Acquisition of ARC. The connections and the government seized ARC during the Raccoon City incident. Thereafter, ARC served as a base for the research, development, and distribution of bioweapons. Documents believed to be transactions lists have also been seized. These list Umbrella's competitors, along with the organizations that were previously found guilty of illegal activity. Unfortunately, most evidence was lost with the collapse of ARC. Recovery efforts continue, but success is unlikely. And Alyssa adopts Grace because Spencer left her in his will or something? Sure. I mean, I guess who else is he gonna fucking leave her to? Crazy she just adopts her, though, instead of just, like, she just takes her. Like, yeah, sure, I know I'm, like, a single mother and a reporter, and, like, I travel all around the world. But, yeah, just give it to me instead of, like, I don't know, an orphanage or, like, a foster parents. Yeah, I'll just take over. I mean, we're both blonde, so it's only natural I take over. They do have the same hair, exactly. Following the Raccoon City incidents, weaponized viruses developed by Umbrella were leaked. Subsequently, instances of bioterrorism utilizing this technology spread around the globe. In 2013, President Adam Benford was assassinated in a bioterrorist attack. Intelligence agencies report the president wished to reveal the full truth of the Raccoon City incident. It is possible that President Benford was privy to the facts revealed in this report. Okay, so like, everything that's ever happened in Resident Evil is now being retconned to be like, oh, you don't understand, the connections. The connections were behind it. The connections launched a thing against the president. The connections started that fire. The connections made you stub your toe when that happened. The connections were behind 9/11. Yeah, it's RE6, right? But But the Raccoon City incident being... Elpis is not mentioned before this game, right? This game is the first thing to mention Elpis. So the idea that President Adam Benford was assassinated because he wanted to release the full truth of Raccoon City, which is that it was actually a cover-up because they wanted to hide Elpis, is something which is a retcon. Because when they were making RE6, they were not thinking about Elpis, right? Unless it's been mentioned before and I just don't know because I didn't play RE6. But it's like, you remember that thing in RE6? That was actually the connections. You remember that thing in RE2? Connections. RE4? Connections. It was always connections, all the time. Spencer's final years. Remaining records about Spencer after the dissolution of Umbrella are scarce, but a new source of information has recently come to light, an interview conducted by Alyssa Ashcroft. Despite being responsible for countless atrocities, Spencer showed some signs of remorse in this interview. Having lost everything, he sought atonement. While Elpis is a powerful instrument that can render viral weapons inert, it also has the potential as a panacea to be used for good. What do you mean? The first part is why does it imply rendering viral weapons inert is not a force for good? What do you mean? It's like, yes, I know that this thing can actually stop horrific viral weapons, but also it has good points. Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, these are both good things. It's possible that Spencer's true motivations behind Elpis were peace and redemption. One may say a requiem. In RE6, the reveal was that bombing RE6 or the present would show America as a weak company and the global order would have collapsed. While he remained obsessed with the evolution of humanity throughout his later years, most testimonies describe him as nothing but a senile old man. Spencer died in 2006 at his secluded estate. His true intentions behind developing Elpis will forever remain unknown. Conclusion. As we can see from the records, the Umbrella Corporation's liquidation was intentionally orchestrated by the Connections and the US government. Furthermore, they were involved in the illegal development and tracking of bioweapons in Raccoon City. The event to which the past and present governments were involved requires further investigation. Release the lists. Release the list. Much about the Connections remains shrouded in mystery, and most of the records and their involvement were destroyed alongside ARC. Okay, so that's probably what the people were getting, right? The secret military squad who snuck in, they were probably destroying a lot of or reclaiming a lot of the Connections info. Countless lives have been lost. As government officials, we have a duty to pursue the truth. If anything, finding it will finally offer some closure to everyone who fell victim to these heinous actions. FBI intelligence analyst Grace Ashcroft. Unfortunately, your boss's boss is Kash Patel, so I don't think anyone's going to be pursuing any truth anytime soon. The official story of Raccoon City doesn't mention zombies and bioweapons in the present months to make it known, so he's killed around the same time. These are all events happening with bioweapons, so they can't really keep it secret forever. Yeah. But then I guess the idea is that like bioweapons are being created all around the world, right? I don't know. What's the special content? Oh, guns, okay. Ghost Grudge. Redemption. Mortal Edge. RPG 7. The Matsuka Master Manual. Ink Ribbon. Tactical Tracker. Oh, the little charms. Ah. Ah, the RPD uniform. It's a bit like in Yakuza, they're retconning everything to be part of the fucking whatever that group's called, the fucking shadow group, whoever they are. Let me see some Leon Kennedy concept art. Okay, that wasn't exactly where I was planning to zoom in, but that's fine. The Daijoji, that's it. Fuck me, man. Sherry, Victor, Zeno, man. Let me just see this. This was a cool scene. Look at him there. Ugh, I'm Leon. I'm so fucking badass. The girl. Oh, that's what she was called, the girl. Interesting. Child name. Emily, Katana, Blisterhead, the Chunk. Blisterborn, the sequel to Bloodborne. Ew. Disgusting. Emily mutated. Raccoon City. Okay. Oh, this is what Garma was. That when they're talking about Garma, they're talking about these wolves. These wolves fucking sucked, bro. You could kill them in like 3 or 4 shots. I would not pay like $1 million each for them. I got the Tyrant. The Plant. The fucked up arc things. Oh, because he was obsessed with evolution. Right, that makes sense. Okay. Models. Let's get a quick. Ugh. I'm Leon. I'm edgy. And I haven't shaved my beard, so I have like the kind of stubbly thing. That kind of looks a little bad on the in the lighting, because it has weird like lighting on the hair, but we don't talk about that. Because the hair on my head looks amazing. Computer, generate nude Leon. What boots you got on, buddy? Leon wheels. Leon's wheels. That's so funny. Alyssa, the Hooded Man. Victor Gideon. Harry Reid, Zeno, Elite Guards, the Commander. Let's have a look at the Hound Wolf Squad. Hound Wolf Squad, roll out. What's that insignia you've got? Buddy, you should spring for some new trousers. You can just buy new ones, you know. Are these guys in fucking jeans? Oh my god. Aren't these guys meant to be fucking... like, the elite of the B... like... I know they're not of the BSA, but aren't these, like, elites from the BSA that, like, Chris handpicks? And they're in fucking jeans? Oh my god, bro. Chris, fucking... get it together, brother. Spends fucking 15 grand on the headset and 20 bucks at the jeans from fucking Walmart. Norman Cole. Oh, the policeman. Zombie chef, singers, the surgeon. Yeah. The children. Interesting. What are the behind the scenes videos? Please tell me these are oh, fuck. I was really hoping they're like, you know, in an animated movie like Toy Story, they make fake bloopers.
This is about the report you asked for yesterday. It'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
I was so hoping it was going to be like fake. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to move. Hold on. Like fake credits would go so insanely hard. Like, could you imagine like Leon's fighting fucking Xeno and then like, I don't know, fucking one of them trips or like Xeno starts laughing. They're trying to do like a scene and they keep breaking into laughter. Like, no, you go. You do. Okay, I'm good. Oh, that'd be crazy. Anyway. No.
They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude. What the? They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
I used a clap for sound effects.
They're coming. Grace, we need to go.
Go where? Mom, what's going on?
Which subreddits
Hurry.
is Grace on? She's on Hecking Good Chonkers.
We need to keep our
Food Porn.
Ridiculous.
Come on.
Am I the asshole?
What do I do?
Oh, Joseph Anderson. Yep. I want to see this one. Oh, he didn't show us the bit where he's doing the weird head stuff.
Oh, shit.
Interesting. They don't follow the things one-to-one. Oh, she does a great job. Oh, he's the... That's funny. That must be fun to fucking animate, you know what I mean?
Hello?
Like, just... Okay, act like a zombie.
But after much effort, here we finally are.
As a good-looking woman, she would 100% post to Am I Ugly?
I know
Damn.
now that you're the one that
Called her
I've
out.
been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Interesting that the facial expressions don't always fully match up. Like, I've seen they use it as a base, and then they CGI it. The rest of it on. Why did they make this woman kiss this guy, by the way? It had literally nothing to do with anything. Yeah, also the stabilized head cams are really funny. Oh, they had it at like a 20-degree incline. Interesting.
What is this? Hey! Help!
The mocap actor asked to be kissed. It was on the contract. Okay, how do they do this guy? The girl. Is that full CGI? I guess it is. Oh, I wanted to see someone climbing out of a vent. Yeah, the name tags are sending me. Why are they so fucking big as well? The girl in the back. Oh, so funny.
Emily, are you okay?
Honestly, this actress is killing it. It's so much more impressive when you don't see the studio and it's all fake and she has to just like pull it out of nowhere.
3, 2, 1, action!
Oh, this is cool. It's Hunk. They just brought this guy in for nothing. He was just there for a cool scene. And I respect the hell out of that. Oh, here's Zeno. Look at him walk with fucking... He's got that fucking style on him.
You still need me, right?
I love the people in the background with the like, this is when it falls. That's so funny. I mean, it makes perfect sense, but it's also so funny.
All of it.
3, 2, 1, Grace. Grace!
It's me, Victor Gideon.
Time to bury Umbrella's last skeleton.
That's great. I love that. Okay, what challenges have I done? Complete. Stun the girl with Requiem. Interesting. I didn't craft one item. Defeat at least 3 enemies with a single Requiem shot. Okay. Open every safe. We did miss one safe. I don't know where on earth you went to find that final safe. It was probably in the room with all the fucking liquors, right? That we're like, let's not bother with this. It's closed. I missed 8 files. I missed 7 missing raccoons. Okay, that's the speed run. And 200,000 credits. Collected 5,000 micro samples. I would have done this if it wasn't for the fact that, like, I just couldn't spend all my blood. Like, I had nothing to craft it with. Model Mania, Curator, never touch the stuff. Do it without healing. Without using the blood connector. Let the sweet pair hear the voice. What the fuck? Let the sweet pair hear the voice. Oh, is this... I was hearing something about this. I was hearing about there's like a... Yeah, a big secret puzzle that's like some sort of like... What's the term for it when it's like out of the game and like people are doing it online? An ARG kind of thing. But then yeah, it was data mined or something, right? I don't know if it's like, yeah, like an ARG or something, right? Is it like something? I don't know. How do people work it out? Well, they data mined it, so I guess that kind of cleared the entire point of it. But do you have to like? If I had to guess, the sweet pair and hearing the voice would imply to me either you are getting the 2 singers to hear someone, or you're getting the girl and Emily to hear someone. Okay, well, so what is the if it's all in the game and it's been obtuse or not? What's the answer? What are you meant to do? Spoilers, obviously, but like at this point, I think you know. You take the hand to a blood scanner. Okay, I could have done that. That's not... I guess that's step 1. You get a GCAU code. To be fair, we didn't use the hand for anything, so I guess that makes sense. You should have something. Okay. You want to see the facing Zeno. What did you do once you had the GCAU code? Goes to like the storyboard. Have been smoking. There's a bit with Leon where if you push a head through a basketball net after the Mr. X fight, it says no time for games. Unlocking another thing that says ignore the A. What the hell? So you get GCU? Okay. Oh, fuck. Is this for the... No, it's not for the locker, right? Is it for the locker? he shoots, he dodges. He dodges, he dodges. Oh, the arm is cool. It's funny that this guy had like 500 viruses to make him like a superhuman, and then he just fucking stabs himself with the delete all your viruses. There are a few things saying what the G, C, and U stand for. They are related to the sun, the moon, and the star. Oh, I like this. That's cool. You decipher it and you punch it on the machine where you entered the lock. Oh, you dissolved the lock, right? Because we never went back to that. And you hear a child laugh, and that's like half of it. Okay, but like, what's the point of the puzzle? Like, is there any point to it? Like, does it end with you doing something? That is an absurdly complicated thing, though. You aren't lying. It's just for fun. Well, who hears the voices then? Who's the sweet pair that hear the voices? You know, it's a Leon. This one? Huh, it's me, Leon. And look at the not gloved hand. He's married. But to who? You? He's married to me? Wow. You take the doll and Emily to the machine so they can hear the laughter together. Okay. Okay, so it's just like a random thing. Okay, that's fine. Crazy for them to include into their game, but you know what? That's fair. Imagine if Leon has been a left-handed Joker and he's had his power level suppressed for years. That's why he's so moody. That's why he's so angsty. Anyway, that does it for Resident Evil 9. Unless anyone has any final things they want to see or to talk about. It also involves waiting for 115 bodies to drop into that grinder pool, then making sure all of the enemies die by grinder. And that's just a guess from a document mentioning 155 samples. That is insane. Why would they do that? That sounds just annoying. That doesn't sound like a good time. Death by grinder. That's fucking real. Alright. Well, as I said, very good game. Slay the Spire co-op time. Unfortunately, we only have 14 minutes left of the stream, so I don't think that's enough time for a Slay the Spire co-op. God knows what we're going to play on Monday. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for all stopping by. I had a great time. I very much enjoyed Resident Evil 9. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I look forward to seeing the no-hit run by the one and only Happy Hob when he finally gets to it. I think he's stuck doing a Dark Souls 2 randomizer. And watching Joe play it on Wednesday. That'd be a good time. Tomorrow? Hard to find for Monday. I don't know what I'm going to do Monday. I'll work it out. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to play Anne Roguelike. I don't know if it's going to be Slay the Spire. I don't know if it's going to be Nugenics. Dome Keeper has multiplayer out. But I don't know anyone else who has Dome Keeper. So I don't know if we're going to do that or not. Road to Empress won't happen until Joe's finished with Yeek with Mouse. So a couple of weeks left on that, I think. It's been so long since in the game Redeem Wheel. I know, but people have been redeeming full games, so you know. Anyone else has Dome Keeper? Okay, you have Dome Keeper. That's true. That's true. We could do some Dome Keeper co-op. I will think about it. I'll think about it. You sent me a message on Discord. Huge. I do love messages. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, cool. I'll bear that in mind when we're doing the the Hearts of Iron stuff. I mean, I've seen people play Hearts of Iron for a bit, and I've played other Paradox games, so I'm sure I'll enjoy it. I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Let me go raid. I think the only person in the community who's live is Edicus, so we will raid Edicus. Ooh, I'm tired. Yeah, have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Resident Evil 9 was fun. Looking forward to the DLC. Yeah. Goodbye. Bye.